Hello. So, if you've watched my last video, you will maybe, if you got through the mess that it was, remember that I said I'd do another video in a week. So, I did my last video on a Sunday, and I think I might put it on Monday, Tuesday onto here. And so I should have done another one on Sunday, and it is Thursday today. No, it's not Thursday, it's Friday, because it's gone past midnight now. So, when I was editing my last video, because I say a lot, so I had to delete all the ums because it was like 50. I sat in the, sorry, I got a light there and you can, yeah, I will stop waving my hand around. So, I sat at the computer on Sunday after I'd recorded the video, and my husband had come home with my son, and he walked in and he was like, "What you doing?" And I said, "Nothing," because I'm a little bit embarrassed that I'm making a video diary about being fat. And he was like, "What are you doing?" And I think he saw something that I'd googled, which might have been like how to use iMovie or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, you're making YouTube videos, aren't you? You're making makeup tutorials." And the answer to that is no, because I'm rubbish at makeup. So what, number one? So I kind of felt a little bit stupid and a bit insecure because the way he said it was, I guess it was a bit like triumphant that he'd guessed it, because he hates not knowing what I'm doing. Like, if I don't tell him about something, he gets really irritated. So, and I was embarrassed, and I didn't say anything. I was like, "Just leave me alone." This was it's quite a big thing for me to be talking about how much I weigh and losing weight and putting it on YouTube. So I haven't told him about it. So I wanted to do another video on Sunday just gone, but he didn't leave the house all day, and if I'm sat in my study, he's going to be able to hear me. So I've just not done it, and tonight is the first night I've had a chance, because he works a night shift on a Thursday night, a Friday night. So I've gone into the studio, started doing a video, and I just felt a bit shit, if I'm honest. So for some reason I thought it'd be a good idea to take all my makeup off so that you can see my lovely cold sore. Put this rather attractive head thing on so you can't see my greasy hair. Put the shiniest moisturiser I could find on my lovely red face and do it this way. I'm actually in bed. We've got Mr. Piggy, who's just a pig cushion because I like pink things and a pig is pink. And yeah, I am in bed. I should be asleep and I'm not. So what I was going to talk about in the video that I have now decided not to do, which I'm doing now, is how well I've done. Bearing in mind it is actually nearly 2 weeks since I made the last video. I should have lost £4 by Sunday. I have lost 3 so far. Now, that's good and bad. It's good because I said if I lose £2 a week, I would lose £100 in a year. And that is obviously on target. But it's bad because when you're really, really fat, and I am 342 pounds now, you should be able to shed weight really quickly to start with if you do everything properly. I said that I was going to just stick to the books. I was going to cut out sugar, cut out fizzy drinks. I can't remember the other thing. Obviously, I have not done that, because if I had... Sorry, this moisturiser is really greasy. If I had actually done that, we would be looking at like, £5 or £6. So the question is, have you cut out fizzy drinks? I have reduced. I have only had 3 fizzy drinks with sugar in this week. But that's still 3 fizzy drinks too many. Have I cut out chocolate? Well, I haven't eaten a whole bar in a day. I've eaten a whole bar of Galaxy in 2 weeks, which is like a massive thing for me. So like, it's bad that I've had it at all when I said I wouldn't, but the fact that I've even managed to reduce it to that much is amazing. I've still had too many snacks. Like, I've had crisps occasionally and stuff, so, and, like, I had a sausage sandwich today and yesterday. But, like, other than that, I've actually done a lot better. I did eat from the books last week. I didn't for breakfast because I don't really tend to have breakfast. Lunch, I don't really remember what I've eaten, to be honest. Like, tonight we had curry, which was a low-carb curry. Well, actually, no, that's a lie, because it was homemade curry, so it's got like coconut milk and tomatoes in it, but then there was rice. But I did have broccoli. The broccoli was absolutely disgusting though and really undercooked, but oh well, we tried. And last week I had salmon and tomatoes and broccoli. And I appear to have blocked out what else I had. Oh no, I had steak and green beans. A lot of green beans, like half a freezer bag of green beans each. So like, we did okay, and then Saturday came around and I might have had a curry from a takeaway, which was not very good. But I've done better. I've done better than the last 5 years of my life where I've gained 14 stone, okay? You know, at the end of the day, I'm okay with that. But I do feel disappointed in myself because I've got to make like these objectives or whatever on YouTube, so that I can be accountable, and then I've not really been accountable. So we're gonna take this £3 and it's going to be a kickstart, and we're gonna just start pissing around and stop making excuses for why I haven't walked up the stairs. I didn't walk up the stairs because I was carrying a mug of hot soup. Like, it's a kind of a valid excuse, but I could have just gone slowly. I didn't go for a walk at lunchtime because I didn't take my coat and it started raining. So, like, it's things that I'm doing to defeat myself. I think that makes sense. So, my head's a complete mess. I kind of don't really know where to start again or continue. And I think I'm really good at making excuses for why I haven't done something. And, it's not really good enough, and I'm still jeopardising my health. Like, we're really lucky in the UK to have our NHS, and I am putting a strain on it because, as an example, I got a letter from the hospital saying I've got sleep apnea, which basically means throughout the night I stop breathing, which explains why I'm fatigued all the time, why I'm tired. It's not just because I'm fat, it's because I am not sleeping properly. Last night I went to bed at 8 o'clock at night and slept till 7, and I still didn't feel refreshed, and it's because I am waking up in the middle. It's basically what happens is you stop breathing, then you wake up, so your quality of sleep's absolutely rubbish. Anyway, so the hospital want to put me on a CPAP machine, which is where you have to wear a mask to bed. Now, obviously, that's something like I really don't want to have to do, because there's like claustrophobia and you're having your whole face covered and stuff. But there's also the fact that if I have to have a CPAP machine, I'm taking that away from somebody else. Now, obviously, my health or health conditions are completely self-inflicted. I would have to have that because I'm so fat that I wheeze, and it's just not acceptable. Obviously, I put on all this weight due to a variety of things, mainly depression and stuff. But yeah, I'm the only one who can fix it. And then, like I said before, I'm on the wait list to have a gastric sleeve on the NHS, which, if you go private, is like £10,000 or something. Now, I know for a fact that the cost to the NHS is greater than that, and it's to do with taking time away from other surgeries, etc. So the cost really isn't actually 10,000. Now, I know the reason for doing it is because when they do give you surgery, it means they can avoid things like diabetes, which I'm clearly on the road to. So if I wasn't able to lose the weight, that would be something I'd have to do. Otherwise, I would cost them more money. But at the end of the day, this is all because I can't stop eating. So I am feeling a bit rubbish because the reality of my predicament or the shit that I've got myself into is kind of sinking in. So I think I've struggled a little bit. Like, it's hard when you say, "Oh, I've lost £3 this week," but even like, and I have lost £3, but I've lost £3 that I gained from the start of December. I think I said I gained £8. Fucking weird. So I've not really lost £3, have I? Well, yeah, I know what I mean. So, just feeling a bit rubbish. And I don't even know what I was talking about, and I've gone on a tangent. So I guess I should probably explain what my plan is for next week. So I've got another book, which is called... Sorry about the shadows. This is going to be totally unedited, because I can't be bothered. Michael Matthews, The Shredded Chef, which I will show you here. I think you can see it. 120 recipes for building muscle, getting lean and staying healthy. I think it's really, really ironic that I have all these books. I mean, I have like 100 books on getting lean and healthy, and I have done the complete and utter opposite. The literal, complete and utter opposite. You're a fucking joke. Oh, let's not think too much on that one. So, if you want to know how to build muscle and burn fat by eating healthy and delicious meals that are easy to cook and easy on your wallet, then you want to read this book. Yeah? Because I don't want to spend any more money on food or anything. And I was going on about how I wasn't going to exercise. I've come to the reality that I'm not going to lose weight very quickly if I don't get off my arse and burn stuff. It's, that's health, I guess, not necessarily bikini body stuff. I've had a flick through this book. And I actually reckon I can do a lot of the stuff that's in here. And like fast and simple canned tuna recipes. I like tuna. And that is... It's got celery in it. Nope, we're not doing that. Anyway, my point is, there's stuff in here that I can cook for work. And I have no excuse to be like, "Oh, but it takes so long to cook that I just can't do it." No, you can. You did okay last week. You ate salmon and broccoli, which is better than the sausage and chips you had 2 days later. I'm talking to myself in the third person. But maybe now is the time to make more of an effort. I shouldn't really beat myself up too much. It's only been 2 weeks. I'm fed up of being fat. I'm fed up of... I sit at my desk and I don't move for 4 hours. Not even to go to the toilet. And when I decide to move, I've been sat so long at a certain angle that I get cramp in my thigh on the inner, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I just need to... I don't want to go to next year's Christmas party, my work Christmas party, the size I was. I looked good, but I looked fat because I am fat, obviously. The worst thing about the Christmas party was they had these, the chairs, the seat pad was the size of my left arse cheek. As in, and I had to perch on this for 4 hours. It was horrific. Ironically, I wanted to stand up most, because obviously I don't stand up because standing's for thin people. I had to stand up for as much time as possible. I must have done more exercise just by standing up than I have done in the last month. So yeah, I'm still rambling. Anyway, so today is Friday. I'm going to publish this now because if I don't do it now, I ain't gonna do it. I'm going to keep better track on Instagram of the food that I'm eating because I've done it a bit, but not really that much. And then I am going to do another video next Saturday or Sunday, which will be a week later. So a week's weight loss. And let's let's aim for £4 in a week. It's a lot, but I weigh a lot, so I should be able to lose weight really quickly. Let's just be realistic and just crack the fuck on. If you've watched this, it's really sweet of you, and I'm sorry that you've had to put up with my ramblings on my ums. And I'm gonna try to be more, just more something. I don't know. Bye.